Throughout our long history, Africa has proven to be one of the most resilient continents in the world. And although we have made long strides in curbing many of the obstacles we are faced with, climate change is emerging as a major challenge to a sustainable African economy, prosperity of the population in the long run, as well as the survival of an already exposed population. In an attempt to address this challenge, the NEPAD Climate Change Fund was established in 2014 by the NEPAD Planning and Coordinating Agency with the support of the German government. The fund offers technical and financial support to African Union member states, regional economic communities, civil society organizations, and research institutions, amongst others.
Well, the uniqueness of the fund, the NEPAD Climate Change Fund, is first our conference from the way it was designed. The last several years, the issue of climate change has been topical. The UN process was lengthy in terms of negotiating a new climate regime.
The NEPAD Climate Change Fund's uniqueness embraces an African ownership, leadership, and administration, as it is managed by the NEPAD agency, which is well positioned in view of its mandate to bridge both the policy and the technical space for Africa's social-economic transformation. The fund also has high-level political support by African leaders who endorsed the fund during the 2015 African Union Summit. It also has a built-in capacity-building component as part of the grant-making process through which NEPAD supports the project preparation, design, and grant reporting process, including technical backstopping together with other experts. Importantly, the fund maintains effective administrative requirements that are designed to suit the African circumstances and capacities, while still maintaining adequate standards for accountability and reporting. The target areas of the NEPAD Climate Change Fund include projects related to adaptation of agriculture to climate change, biodiversity, equitable access, and benefit sharing to environmental resources, the development and implementation of national adaptation plans, and the mainstreaming of climate change into national agricultural investment plans, the NAIPs. The supported activities of the NEPAD Climate Change Fund are in two focus areas. Focus Area 1 includes training, capacity development, and awareness creation, whilst Focus Area 2 consists of promoting policy coherence, knowledge generation, and support to practical on-the-ground projects. In striving towards its objective of transforming Africa, NEPAD has so far made steady progress in implementing 22 projects in 18 African countries, supported by the NEPAD Climate Change Fund. Success breeds new challenges. To date, 338 fishermen and women were empowered on sustainable fisheries practices in Niger. 250 hectares of degraded land was recovered through deforestation by planting of acacia trees in Senegal. 1,319 smallholder farmers trained on the use of climate-smart agriculture technologies in Swaziland. Over 280,000 seedlings produced and planted as afforestation measures in Ethiopia. And a modern solar center established and equipped to reduce post-harvest loss in Cameroon. The fund also supported 5 countries in the COMESA sub-region, namely Uganda, Tanzania, Kenya, Namibia, and Botswana, in the development of the National Climate Smart Agriculture Programs, which formed part of the intended Nationally Determined Contributions, or INDCs. And 700 traditional council members in South Africa were empowered on issues of climate change and committed to minimizing practices contributing to climate change in their communities, as well as funded the South African Weather Services to create a regional early warning system that helps farmers adapt to weather conditions. Other recent projects include strengthening of 15 West African countries to mainstream climate change into agriculture policies and development of investments projects, as well as preparation for the implementation of the Forestry Initiative for Landscape and Livelihoods Improvement in Lesotho.
In terms of the fund, we are working on designing the fund, transforming it into a multi-partner fund, a pool fund that will receive resources from more than one donor. And we are hoping that we can also use this fund as a platform that will help us to get accreditation to the Green Climate Fund. And we can use this fund as a vehicle to channel any resources.
The fund represents a unique vehicle and mechanism to provide direct support to African countries and institutions in meeting Africa's aspirations as articulated in Agenda 2063 and Sustainable Development Goals. For more information on the NEPAD Climate Change Fund, visit www.nepad.org. NEPAD, transforming Africa.